down?
It doesn't have a crack.
It has a crack?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. That's it's like it's raining. What's going on, everybody? You're watching GTSam. I'm Sam, and we are back with the Rhino, and we are on a special mission. She's in dire need of repair for an oil leak. Now, this isn't some small oil leak that we could just let go and just burns off and no problem. This is starting to actually get worse, unfortunately. I was here last night doing some brake work, and just in a few hours, it started to accumulate a small puddle on the ground. That's not good. And the grate over here, still, as you can see, it was pretty substantial after a few hours of just sitting. I'm trying to determine what exactly it could be. All I know is it coming from the driver's side of the engine here. Now, we have a lot of components over here, obviously, and it's starting to spread out just because of driving fast. It blows all over the place like that too. But I think, as you can see right over here, now we have the oil filter, and underneath that is an oil pressure sensor. Now, when I went ahead and looked up close at this, I went ahead and saw that there's a crack on top of the actual housing of the plastic. Inside where the connection is, there's oil as well, and there's oil all around it. So this leads me to believe that what if the oil coming from there is just too much pressure, it's starting to leak out and blow out when I'm driving, but more pressure and leaking down below. I think this is a great place to start. And luckily, I still have the crusty Cadillac to swap out the parts. So we're gonna go ahead down to the crusty Cadillac, grab that part, and with my brand new socket, because you need a special socket for this, and I tried it with other tools, it does not work, let me tell you what. So I have a specific socket for the GM vehicles with an oil pressure sensor, and we're gonna go ahead and try it out now. Before I start jumping right into this, let me show you around a little bit to see what is actually really happening. We're on the side of the engine here, as you can see, and we have a bright light just so I can help you guys out, see everything. But look, on top here, nice, dry. Now we then kind of go down here, kind of see down there. Do you see how it's all gunked up and gummy? Nothing above that, but below right on the sensor there. So I took the sensor apart before, and it was definitely wet on inside, outside, and all around. Something's wrong with that, and we got to figure this out. So I'm going to go ahead and definitely do that. So, and you kind of see down way below there too, even got a little smoke coming through, but it's all wet down there. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm just not sure what it all could be. All right, got my part right here. So this is a Licely, I don't know. Okay, it's a pretty popular brand here. So as you can see right here, this is what the socket looks like and the tag and everything like that. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description below and a part number just so you guys can buy this as well. But huge opening right there, and right on the top there, it's just half inch right there. So it has a very specific insert in the middle there. So rounded up towards the top, and of course down below you got your socket kind of style there. All right, time to head on down. Hey, it's gonna be a fun time getting through here. Now I got hopefully some quick tools we just used. So of course I have the socket here, and I went ahead and had a little swivel, an extension, and of course the ratchet. All right, luckily able to get that off. Get that out of the way. Well, I'll touch base here soon. So right there, we got some issues going on with this pipe. As you can see when I'm zoomed in on it even further. Well, 10x on this one, guys. You can see the imperfection right on top there. There's a crack and misalignment. So I think that's part of the issue. We're having some pressure issues, and that's where our oil leak is probably coming from. Here it is. It's pretty gnarled up, and like look, there's all oil all over the place, coming from every which way. So I'm gonna do, clean this up with some a little bit of brake clean, not too much, but then also electronic cleaner as well. Clean up all the electronics for this too. Nope, that wasn't it. Because yeah, it was kind of confusing because it's even on suspension right now, and I started to figure maybe it's an engine mount and it's full of grease and oil and it's just seeping out. Right there. Obviously, the oil pressure sensor did not fix the problem here. We're still leaking all over the place. It's on the side of the engine, leaking down onto components like the steering rack and just blowing all over the place. So I'm confused into where it is. But like any good mechanic, I keep going. I take some old iPhones. As you can see now, I am putting the camera on, filming the light on, and checking everywhere for the possible sources of the leak. Looking for like the River Nile here. It's ridiculous. And I'll get some oil on my lens at the same time. One thing that came up, and I checked with one shop, and they were telling me that
this is coming from the oil pan, and the whole oil pan needs to be replaced. Guess how much money this is? Over $2,000 to go ahead and replace the oil pan, the gasket, and to drop, yes, the subframe. This would be a massive undertaking, and I'm not gonna do it myself. And you think I'm gonna let a shop pay to do that? We're not even sure what the actual problem is. No, there has to be more, and so we have to keep finding out and digging to see what the actual cause is of this. But we may have a solution here very soon to this ambiguous problem. Let's find out.
For a very spontaneous, massive oil leak, dripping like every couple seconds. It's crazy. You can see underneath like drip, drip, drip. I didn't do anything. I think I moved some piping around, and then there's this. So going on the street to a shop. I asked them real quick if we take a look just for 10 minutes, put this on the lift and see where this oil leak is coming from. Hopefully we can figure this out real quick. So before I start losing oil and something bad happens, God forbid, let's get over there now. It's like is it like a hole?
Mm-hmm. Got an oil pour line, who knows? Try to take this to Cadillac.
Whoa, 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 yeah, that's a, whoa, what the heck? That's a lot of leaking. Whew. You said power steering? That's not oil.
It's not oil.
Oh, okay. Oh, phew. Not oil as well?
Yeah. If it's oil, you would have seen it already.
Okay, so it's just power steering fluid. Yeah. That's it's like it's raining. Whew, good news. It's power steering. That's close. I was suspicious about that for a long time. I wasn't sure, but
I think we should still be suspicious, because is it though? I don't think so. I don't blame the shop and the guy helping me out one bit at all. We really narrowed down some options here, but I'm not convinced. It can't be the power steering line. So went back to the drawing board, grabbed my iPhones, and went ahead and did some more deep dive searching into this whole matter. Why the whole time is this one specific leak, one specific bolt, one spot of the engine the whole entire time? I can't figure it out. I had needed some help, and I went ahead and reached out to people, and they pointed out to me one very specific thing that I overlooked and completely thought it was just a spider web. Before I reveal what it is, you guys already figure out what it was. Put it down in the comments before we talk about it. Hurry up, go. Oh wait, whoa, here it is. God. Holy crap, what is that? See that big old line right there up to the right? Yep, I thought that was just a spider web, but nope, it is not. It's shooting clear across from a pipe onto the engine block itself. What the heck, man? Whoa! We got gold!
well, this is trans fluid. You got that hue in there, that's trans fluid. I smell it. Yeah, it's got that smoky afterburn. No,
It's sort of an oaky afterbirth.
it's got that burnt smell. I know it from anywhere. So it's used transmission fluid. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be driving this to the shop. I'm gonna have to get that towed just in case. The lines in question are here. These two. There's one connection going all the way up through here, radiator, and the other one goes all the way down to the bottom part, radiator right there. You can see the black clip holding it in. So now it's all the way down there. You can see right there. And move it, wiggles like crazy. So that's the spot in question that we need to focus on. And it's the day after finding out this massive discovery for that pipeline and the little squirting out of it. So now it's time to put this thing all back together. We got to get this towed and go to the shop. I know, I wanted to go ahead and drive it over to the shop, but it's 3 miles. Now 3 miles could be the destruction of the transmission. I don't want to mess around paying $85 to get it towed tonight and just a good insurance. So that's what we're doing. It's probably lost too much fluid to really gamble with this, and I don't want to take a gamble with this because we need this to function properly in 2 weeks fully, and I still need to replace a bumper on it, and we can get this thing inspected. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this done. Yes, I covered my white seats in my white armrest plastic bag and a mattress cover sheet. So you would too if you had a nice white leather here. So all right, now we got that all buttoned up. Let's call the reinforcements in. Reinforcements are here for the Cadillac.
So was the overall result of this whole escapade? Success. We went ahead and bought a brand new OEM GM part for this pipe, as you can see right here, for $60, and then we had the car towed to a local shop and they installed the part for a song and a dance. Now, in comparison to actually dropping the pan in the subframe and putting a whole new gasket on, ridiculous, and saves so much time and money along the way. So it really does pay to do a lot of due diligence and some troubleshooting along the way there. What the pipe really happened is that it had a pinhole sized leak in the pipe. At first, it was a drip, and then over time, an exacerbation of actually running the car, it actually just started to shoot out like a stream. So it was crazy, but I'm really glad we avoided any major catastrophes and failures with the transmissions along the way here. So, if this video has helped you out in any way, shape, or form and helped you diagnose anything, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and also make sure you give a thumbs up right there if you like today's video and it's helped you out at all. And make sure you subscribe for more content, hopefully not like this, but also quite like this and much more. But guys, I thank you so much for watching. This is GTSam. I'm going to catch you next time. Side of the engine here, as you can see, has a bug on my neck. What the heck?